So, when I started out as an actor, I had really bad stage fright. And when I started to train as an actor and get my BFA, my voice teacher really helped me to ground myself and use my nervous energy and put it into my scenes. And so from there, I found a real passion, not just for acting, but in teaching voice and speech. So I went back and got my MFA in acting and in voice speech training. Hi, I'm Darcy Smith, and I'm a professor of voice, speech, and acting at the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music in the acting department. What I love about theater is the ability for people to transform, to really invest themselves in another person. The skills that you learn in theater are about connection and connecting with different people, and the power of stories is something that we all share. I had no idea how many different things that you can do and the different avenues that you might go on as an actor. I didn't really know that being a dialect coach was a thing. I didn't really know that even voiceover was an industry that I could get into, or video games, and that the training I received in theater was totally applicable to all those things and helped me. Yeah, it's true. I didn't really know that voiceover could be something that could be a job, but it's huge. It's a huge industry. Audiobooks is massive. Everybody knows that video games is a huge market. It's eclipsed film, TV, and music combined, and it is an area that actors can do if they set it up properly, in their closet, on their side, like sort of as a side job that they do, and then spend the rest of their time still auditioning for other roles, whether it's film or stage. And so I really found out about it first. Somebody approached me and then they said, "I really like your voice. Could you read this book for me?" And I was like, okay. And so that's what I did. I just started using all the acting techniques that I'd learned in my BFA and applying them to voiceover. I found that the voiceover world, especially in video games, it was so fantastic, right? I've worked with people who have become monsters or trolls, and creating those voices and creating those characters along with them has been it's been a super cool journey. I've also been very passionate about helping actors go to vocal extremes in the healthiest way possible, doing research on how to do that, advocating for actors' vocal health so that they can perform these vocal extremes, because they really are, in video games, vocal gymnasts, in a really healthy way and sustain themselves. So something you could start out doing at home, just on your own, if you're interested in voiceover, is just start by recording yourself, even on your phone, and playing it back. Because most people have found, they listen to their voice on their voice message and they're like, who's that? Whose voice is that? So just getting more accustomed to your voice and what it sounds like to other people, and begin just reading a book, reading some commercial copy, reading some animation copy or scripts that you've got off the internet, and recording yourself even just on your phone and playing it back. Because that feedback loop of you hearing yourself, that's what I sound like, that's what my voice can do, that's a great start. The advice that I would give to someone who's looking for a college program is make sure that it fits with you, that you are auditioning them as much as they are auditioning you. When I audition people at my program, we really are interested in it being a collaboration. Is this a good fit for you? We don't want someone to come and study with us if it's not a good fit for them. We really want it to be a collaboration, because you're going to spend 4 years there, and well, it's going to be life-changing. So you want to make sure that where you're going is a good fit for you. In terms of, resources that you can use when you're thinking about where you want to go and where you want to study, is I would say do your homework. And what I mean by that is really look at everything that is about the school. Do you like the faculty? Do you get along with those faculty members? And then really take a look at the program. What is it that they're doing, and what will you be spending most of your time doing? And then finally, maybe most importantly, is to talk to the students who are there, right? Do you feel like these are the kinds of people that are excited about the same things that you're excited about and that you could spend 4 years with? Yeah, so tips for auditioning. I'd say the most important thing is make sure that you're connected to the stories that you're telling. If you're going to audition for college, whatever that college might be, make sure that the monologues that you've chosen aren't pieces that you think that they want to hear. Really make sure it's something that you want to share, that you are taking the time and sharing a bit of your art and your experience and what you're bringing to the table. So monologue tips. Really make sure that you know who you're talking to and what it is that you want from that other person. As much as possible, try to create a journey with the monologue. What is the story inside the monologue? How does it affect you? What is the discovery that your character is making? So, in a real way, try not to think about it as being a monologue. Think about it as being a scene between you and somebody else. And I would say if you're interested in learning more about acting, definitely check out a variety of different books, whether it's in Meisner technique or Chekhov technique or Stanislavski, but spend some time reading about acting theory. One of my favorite books is Declan Donnellan's The Actor and the Target. It's a fantastic book, but spend time reading about acting, not just watching acting, which is super important as well, watching good acting, and taking time to watch those actors as you do that to find out what is it that they're doing that is so good. I just finished a series of recruitment for our next year's incoming class. And I just want to say that if you're thinking about going into theater, it's a pretty magical thing that you're thinking about doing. And the other people that you're going to meet and engage with and work with, they're going to be amazing too, because they're like you. They're interested in telling stories, they're interested and curious about other people's lives and emotions, and they're interested in getting in touch with themselves and their stories and connecting with other people. I'm still blown away and inspired that despite all the technology that we have in our life, that the need and power of human connection, it's a beautiful thing. And being able to do that and choose that for your life, super cool.